Tonight, a challenge to a GOP gubernatorial candidate, Tim Michels. Why some are pushing for him to be taken off the ballot. That's all coming up at 5:30, folks. Hi again, everybody. Wisconsin Democrats are throwing a wrench into the Republican gubernatorial primary for one candidate. This afternoon, they backed a voter complaint challenging the validity of the nomination signature for Tim Michels. Our Talia Mahaldin joins us now with more.
Brad, this news comes just days after Michels received the endorsement of former President Donald Trump in his bid to become Wisconsin's next governor. Attorneys from the Democratic Party claim the Michels campaign didn't meet state law requirements when they used his residential address instead of his mailing address in the header of several nomination forms. The challenge claims that this invalidates thousands of signatures collected by the Michels campaign, leaving the candidate with not enough to make the August ballot.
These requirements are highly specific. Not every candidate gets it right from all parties. But to get on the ballot, you have to meet the legal requirements, as Tony Evers, Rebecca Clayfish, Ron Johnson, and even Timothy Ramthan have all done.
In response, the Michels campaign issued a statement calling the challenge frivolous and a desperate attempt to keep him off the ballot. They also acknowledged some of the forms list his physical address instead of his mailing address, but that all forms include the campaign's P.O. Box mailing address. The Michels campaign has until Tuesday afternoon to file a formal response to the challenge. The state's election commission has already scheduled to rule on the nomination challenges this Friday for the August primary.
All right, thanks so much, Tahalil. All right, let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti, who joins us on the weather patio.
Well, Brad, it's cloudy out here. We did have a little bit of sun earlier today, but there also are some showers around. You can see on visible cloud track, it's mainly cloudy, although that little peak of clearing came through Madison about mid-afternoon. But now you can see on Doppler track, there are some light showers through much of southern Wisconsin, especially north and west of Madison, and some thunderstorms out to the west and parts of Iowa and Minnesota that are heading in our direction. So we can't even rule out an isolated thunderstorm, flash of lightning, or a rumble of thunder at some point tonight. But right now, some showers moving eastward from around Dodgeville to just the western edge of Dane County. They should be in the Madison area probably within the next hour or two. Low temperatures this morning because of the cloud cover stayed up in the upper 50s. High temperatures today so far, middle 70s around Madison. To the north, though, where the clouds stayed all day, temperatures were mainly in the 60s. Right now, temperatures still in the lower 70s from Madison southward. In fact, Janesville close to 80, but up to the north, temperatures only around 60 degrees north of the Dells. By tomorrow morning, look for temperatures to be in the upper 50s. Again, scattered showers, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm overnight. And then tomorrow, some scattered showers or an isolated thunderstorm through the day, high at 69. The rain should end tomorrow evening, and then we have a dry day on Tuesday before more rain comes back on Wednesday. I'll have more on that in the forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thanks so much. We are continuing coverage of the shooting in Juneau County that left a former judge dead. Police are now limiting traffic throughout the subdivision where this incident took place. The DOJ says that only residents will be allowed in this area until the investigation is complete. The Juneau County Sheriff's Office says a State Patrol trooper will be stationed on Highway 58 near the entrance of this subdivision and at the residence until at least Monday. Investigators say 56-year-old Douglas Udy zip-tied retired Judge John Romer to a chair before shooting him to death. Udy was later found in the home with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He remains in critical condition tonight. Governor Tony Evers commented on the shooting this weekend. He said what happened to the judge and his family makes him feel sick.
It makes me feel ill that somebody that devoted his life, or a good share of his life, being a jurist in the state, in rural Wisconsin, and that's hard work, to be targeted like that. It makes me, frankly, sick to my stomach.
Investigators say that Governor Evers, Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell were all on his hit list. In the wake of the shooting, a federal judge is calling for greater judicial protections. Today, Judge Esther Salas, whose son was killed in a similar targeted attack nearly 2 years ago, continued her push to better protect judges. In a statement, Salas said that her heart is broken and we need to start protecting our judges all over the country. In July of 2020, a gunman dressed as a delivery driver went to her New Jersey home and killed her son and wounded her husband. The gunman had previously argued a case before Salas, and he had disparaged her in racist racist and sexist terms on his website. He was later found dead with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And you can follow along with all the latest information on this shooting on channel3000.com. There you will find several articles about this incident and more details on the suspect's criminal history. The man believed to be responsible in the death of 6 people at a Milwaukee duplex has been formally charged in court. 34-year-old Travis Lamar Berkeley had his bail set at $1 million and was charged with 6 counts of felony murder. Investigators say that they were able to link Berkeley to these killings with cell phone data that included a selfie that had been taken in the basement of this home where the bodies were found. A witness also told police that Berkeley admitted to killing the victims with his cousin. Berkeley has a hearing set for June 15th. An update to a shooting which took place at a Racine funeral on Thursday. Police say that they are still looking for whoever opened fire during the afternoon service, injuring 2 people. The 2 victims, a 19-year-old woman and a 35-year-old woman, were both taken to the hospital but appear to be doing better. Authorities believe that multiple firearms were used. 3 people were killed in Philadelphia last night after several shooters fired into a crowd on the city's south side. Hundreds of people were in the area when the shooting happened just shortly before midnight. Overall, we know that 2 men and 1 woman were killed and 11 people were hurt. Police say that an officer fired at one of the shooters, but it's unclear if the suspect was hit or not. Police have not released the names of the victims or the suspects. Ukraine's capital city was rocked with several large explosions on Sunday, and Kyiv's mayor says 1 person was sent to the hospital because of this. Military officials say Ukrainian forces were able to shoot down a Russian missile south of the capital, but now Russia is also being accused of nuclear terrorism after a Russian cruise missile flew critically low over a plant in the south. Recent Russian shellings also destroyed a building that was being used as a headquarters for humanitarian aid in East Ukraine. The missiles also damaged more than a dozen houses and a police building. In the past 24 hours, at least 8 civilians were killed and more than a dozen injured. This week marks more than 100 days since Russia invaded Ukraine. While many have fled, a Menominee Falls woman crossed into the line of fire to rescue her son. Natalia Gizbel's 19-year-old son was attending medical school in Kharkiv when the war broke out. As devastation spread, Nils immediately transitioned to helping wounded Ukrainian soldiers. After weeks of sleepless nights and picking up extra jobs to send money back to her son, Gizbel found a way to get her son out of the war zone.
He couldn't even talk. I was so shocked. He was just, so my son, he was alive. He was sitting in the basement with his grandma and his friends. So I just took them and we went to the border of West Ukraine. They stayed in West Ukraine and I took my son and we went to Poland.
Gizbel says that traveling to Western Ukraine was really challenging. She saw a lot of bombardment and warplanes flying overhead. The 2 are now back in Menominee Falls, where Nils is navigating a new life. He's actually hoping to go to college and become a doctor. Harley-Davidson says that they're going to be reopening plants in Wisconsin and PA after sorting out some issues with a supplier. The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel reported that Harley suspended their operations at their plants in Menominee Falls and York back on May 19th. The company did not say who their supplier is, but their stock dropped almost 9% the day they announced the shutdown. Both plants will be back open tomorrow. Fundraising to make life just a little bit easier for those that own pets. That's what the Humane Society of Southern Wisconsin and Bazinga's Pub are doing. The first of 4 fundraising events was today at the Bar and Grill, where a meat raffle helped donate money towards the Sophie's Gift, which is helping pet owners with unexpected vet bills get paid. We spoke with an event organizer who shared her appreciation for the community's support.
We're very fortunate to be supportive, locally by our municipalities that we serve. So we're really fortunate to be in Rock County. We have a lot of places booked in Janesville, but we also have some in Milton, and we're looking to get some booked in Beloit. So hopefully we'll be able to get, around Rock County more.
There's a cute puppy there, too. Each event will feature food and drinks, a 50-50 raffle, the opportunity to sign up for some gift cards and appearances by dogs that you just saw on the screen that are actually available for adoption. Next at 5:30, Gary's going to have your latest forecast, plus grilling season is back in full swing. Consumer Reports shares some tips and some tricks on charcoal versus gas grills.
Happy Take and Bake Tuesday!
Every Tuesday at Papa Murphy's, you can get any large pizza for just $10.99, which makes Tuesday the best day to bring home all your favorites.
We might have too many favorites.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, the Mascot Theory, and Beth Killian. All benefiting heat and housing for heroes. Visit vetaidwi.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
Now is the time to transform your home. It's time for new energy-efficient replacement windows from Champion. Right now, every Comfort 365 window style is 40% off.
At Champion, we make buying new windows easy. Unlike some other companies, we control every step of the process. We design, build, install, and guarantee it for life.
Upgrade your home and get 40% off all styles. Call now or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
There are too many burgers out there, so Arby's doesn't make burgers. But there aren't enough Wagyu burgers, so Arby's made an exception. Get wrecked, bad burgers. Arby's, we have the meat.
Everything's so expensive, it's stretching our family thin. It never used to be like this. It's tougher on us to make ends meet because America's too dependent on China, and Ron Johnson's making it worse. He voted against cracking down on China with tougher trade deals and voted for tax breaks to corporations shipping jobs overseas, and even refused to punish China when it manipulates its currency. And Ron Johnson even defended shipping American jobs overseas. Senator Johnson, stop making it easier on China and tougher on us.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
Yes, the grilling season is upon us, but if your grill has seen some better days, Consumer Reports has some recommendations from their latest testing of charcoal versus gas grills. Check it out.
Whether you need a quick sear or slow indirect heat for the perfect ribs, Consumer Reports' Paul Hope says grilling is the way to go.
Grilling is great because it's so versatile. You can slow smoke barbecue on a charcoal grill all day, or use your gas grill to make a dinner for the family on a weeknight without getting your kitchen dirty.
From measuring how even the temperature is on the grill grates to how sturdy it's built and assembled, Consumer Reports tests can help you find the right grill at the right price.
If you love that smoky barbecue flavor, a charcoal grill is probably your best bet.
You can keep it classic with a kettle grill like this recommended 22-inch Weber. For even better performance, consider this top-rated Dynaglow, which earns very good scores for evenness and indirect cooking. Plus, its design makes it extremely easy to add coals, adjust the tray, and clean. Prefer to grill at the push of a button? CR found dozens of gas grills to recommend. And you don't have to spend thousands. This next grill preheats fast, earns an excellent score for sturdiness and indirect cooking, and it's also very good for evenness and temperature range.
If you really want to up your grilling game, a Kamado grill is definitely the way to go. They use charcoal, but they get really hot for things like wood-fired pizza. They can also hold a low, steady temperature for things like slow smoking a brisket.
But they aren't cheap. This recommended Kamado Joe Classic starts at about $1,300. No matter which type of grill you choose, don't forget about safety. CR says be sure to keep your grill at least 10 feet away from your house or anything flammable, and clean your grill every time you use it. This is Teresa Panetta.
Consumer Reports also says that cleaning your grill helps maximize its performance. And for more tips and tricks, head to their website. Up next, Gary's going to have your latest forecast, and we're also going to have a bunch of sports highlights that are coming up as well.
Monday, we're talking terms and conditions clauses on websites and apps.
Do you click agree without even reading them? Our expert tells you what you might be signing away.
We're gearing up for an unsettled weather pattern. We're tracking the rain Monday morning from 4:30 to 7.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh, yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Donate today.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win. Yes! Yes! At 5, Brandy will stream her first concert and gain her first band. Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on. After all, we're the nationwide network built by locals for locals. U.S. Cellular.
It's time to set the record straight on who has the best beef. This is the Hy-Vee Beef Standards Book, and here's all you really need to know. Hy-Vee's pickier. Their cattle are even hand-selected. Some make claims, but Hy-Vee has the best beef. That's a fact. So enjoy your Hy-Vee steak this weekend. You've earned it.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh, yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Having some fun outside for free is what the DNR is inviting folks to do this weekend in Wisconsin. For the 10th time, state park admission fees, fishing licenses, and trail passes are all waived for visitors for this weekend only. There are free fishing clinics at state properties for beginners, trails open for any kind of activity you enjoy, and some other fun programs. We got a chance to speak with a member of the DNR on why they love continuing this tradition.
Always looking for opportunities for people to try things without barriers. And so being able for people to get out and try our state parks or visit new trails or forests without needing a pass, we're really hoping that people come out, try something new, or go to a new property.
Wisconsin is home to 49 state parks, 15 state forests, 44 state trails, 84,000 miles of rivers and streams, and about 15,000 lakes. Gary, how was that weather for people that were checking it out, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, there were some showers around, especially north of Madison. We did have a little sunshine here in town, but you can see on high-resolution radar, there still are a few more showers moving through much of Iowa County, right around Dodgeville over to Mount Horeb, and they're heading eastward toward Madison. Another batch of showers just clipping northern portions of Juneau and Adams counties. But farther out to the west, start to see some flashes of lightning showing up over parts of Iowa. Here's the next batch of showers and thunderstorms that'll be in here for tonight and into the day tomorrow. They extend back into Nebraska and South Dakota. So 3 things you need to know in our forecast. Look for some more showers tonight and tomorrow, and there'll also be the possibility for a few isolated thunderstorms. That'll keep temperatures down tomorrow. Highs probably only in the upper 60s. Then as we get through much of the week, we'll see temperatures seasonably mild, low to mid 70s for highs. There'll be some rain chances, but also a couple of dry days as well. Looks like Tuesday and Thursday will probably stay dry. And then after mild weekend with highs in the mid to upper 70s, will turn warm by the middle parts of next week. In fact, temperatures should be in the low to mid 80s. So summertime warmth starts to return, but about 10 days down the road. You can see high temperatures over the next 10 days at or below normal all the way through next weekend. But then as we get into the middle part of next week, those temperatures jump up into the 80s as the average high temperature gets up to around 79 degrees. Meantime, in the tropics over the last couple of days, disturbed weather brought showers and thunderstorms to Florida and then became a tropical storm. The first named tropical storm of the Atlantic hurricane season. Right here now out in the Atlantic Ocean, Tropical Storm Alex, maximum sustained winds 65 miles an hour with gusts to near hurricane force. But notice all the cloud cover displaced to the north and east of the center of circulation. So what's happening here is the top part of the storm is being sheared off by strong jet stream winds aloft, and the storm will actually lose a lot of its tropical characteristics over the next couple of days as it passes just to the north of Bermuda. Still a strong tropical storm tomorrow, but then it starts to weaken a little bit as it moves out in the central Atlantic where the waters are a little bit cooler, and then eventually becomes a tropical depression as it pushes out in the middle part of the Atlantic. Around our part of the Midwest, temperatures cool because of the cloud cover, 60s and 70s across our part of the Midwest. Not far to the south, though, temperatures were well into the 80s over parts of central and even northern Illinois. Notice the dew point temperatures, 60s to our south and to our west, lower to middle 50s here. Not terribly humid, but enough to generate some showers. More of the showers and thunderstorms are forming where the atmosphere is more humid, and there could be a pretty significant severe weather outbreak over the next few hours over parts of Kansas down into Oklahoma, with some clusters of severe thunderstorms moving through that part of the country. But around here, notice again the clouds still covering much of the Midwest, and that's keeping temperatures down. The stationary front is the dividing line between warmer and more humid air to the south to temperatures that are cooler up to the north. So on our side of the front, 60s, lower 70s. The other side of that stationary front to the south, temperatures in the middle 80s as far north as Moline, Illinois. So the warm weather not too far away, but it'll take a while to get here, probably in the middle of next week before we see temperatures back in the 80s. Tomorrow, another cloudy and cool day, some showers, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm, high at 69. On future track, again, some clusters of showers and isolated thunderstorms moving through tonight into tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, we start to clear out. And as we head into Tuesday, we're back to more sunshine and high temperatures that'll be in the lower 70s. Rainfall amounts probably around a ½ inch. A few areas could be a little bit more than that in a heavier thunderstorm. 7 to 10 day forecast, those temperatures low to mid 70s for next week. Again, probably dry Tuesday and Thursday. Shower and thunderstorm chances Wednesday and Friday. Next weekend should be dry. And then after some thunderstorms on Monday along a warm front, there's summer, 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday. I knew it'd get here. It just takes a little while.
Yeah, is this pretty typical, or is this a little bit different than most years?
Every year is different. Yeah. You know, we've had the cloudy, cool periods, and then all of a sudden the warm periods, and that's been the pattern this summer, or this spring and summer.
Yeah, we're just going to take summer whenever we get it, right? Not complain about it. All right, Gary, we're going to be right back.
Hey, everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Fed-Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho-Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day, and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, the Mascot Theory, and Bev Killian. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a hike. Because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way? We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
Brewers have been in a bit of an offensive slump the last couple of days. They have only produced 7 hits, and they haven't scored a run since Thursday night's series opener with the Padres. They're going to try to get that series split this afternoon after Colton Wong smashes a 2-run homer late in the game to tie it up. Padres answer right back in extra innings. Jake Cronenworth's 3-run blast seals the deal. The Crew have their 3rd straight loss. They're going to get a day to rest up and recover before hosting the Phillies for 3. That starts on Tuesday. It's almost go time for the U18 Women's World Championships. The puck drops at Le Bon tomorrow night for Game 1. And amongst some of the best female youth hockey players in the world, a few future Badgers are competing in this tournament. And some of them are representing the United States. So this tourney not only gives them a chance to compete for a gold medal against the best in the world, but it also gives them an early taste of what it's going to be like to play here in Madison.
Definitely helped knowing that I'm going to be next to 2 of my teammates that I'm going to be coming in with, and we've grown like super close throughout the camps and stuff throughout the year, and it's just super exciting to get the opportunity to be on the same USA team and then leading to college together.
Team USA's first game is tomorrow night against Sweden in the preliminary round. Puck drops at LeBon at 8. And the Rangers and Lightning meet for Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Ryan McDonough, Brian Elliott, and Keandre Miller all representing the University of Wisconsin in this series. But none of the former Badgers score or assist in this one. The Lightning finally win a game to cut into New York's 2-0 lead, so Tampa wins this one 3-2, and Game 4 is set for Tuesday night.
Gosh, there's nothing like playoff hockey, huh?
I know, and it's so funny because with talking with, just this tournament that's coming up and everything, they're like, yeah, we don't usually play this tournament this time of the year. We're supposed to be in January. And it's like, you know what? June hockey, we'll take it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, and good to see you. Thanks for highlighting those former Badgers, too. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, so we'll see what happens in this series. So
yeah.
it'll be tight.
All right, Jordan, thanks so much. We're going to be right back.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Fed-Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho-Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway June, The Mascot Theory, and Bev Killyman. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
Joe Biden opened America's borders, increasing the flow of deadly drugs into our communities. Last year, over 105,000 people died of drug overdoses in America. Biden's putting our children and families at risk. Ron Johnson is warning everyone that drug traffickers are adding fentanyl to counterfeit pills, and it only takes one pill to kill. Please tell your children and support law enforcement.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Hey, this one's free. Car in front of you pay for it.
The best things in life are free.
This is the greatest day of my life!
Just wait till she hears about free installation from Feldco.
Free installation?
Free installation on windows, siding, doors, and roofing. Plus, no interest until 2024. That's something to get excited about.
Free installation ends soon. Call now.
Quality windows, siding, and doors. Call 866 for Feldco.
Celebrate the summer of savings at Bob's Discount Furniture with our best financing options ever. With 6, 12, 30, and 60-month financing options to fit your budget. Find thousands of amazing values like my $9.99 living rooms, my Laurel sofa and love seat in your choice of 2 colors, my Virgo sofa and love seat also in 2 colors, and my Calvin sofa and love seat in 3 colors. Only $9.99 for each set, or $39 per month for 30 months, totaling $11.70. This summer, Bob's Discount goes further than ever with my best financing options ever.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
An 83-year-old man is now the world's oldest person to sail across the Pacific Ocean solo nonstop. Japanese ocean adventurer Kenichi Hori set sail from San Francisco on March 27th. Yesterday, he arrived in Western Japan. He's actually made this trip several times, and after finishing his trip, Hori said, quote, "Don't let your dreams just stay dreams. Have goals and work towards achieving this, and a beautiful life awaits." That's pretty awesome, isn't it?
I couldn't sail across Lake Mendota,
let alone, yeah,
Pacific Ocean several times, no less, at 83.
No,
wow.
That's fantastic.
Well, he probably had some nice weather for
yep.
most of the trip, favorable winds if nothing else. The live view from the Edgewater Skycam shows the clouds have come back into Madison, and the showers are coming in from the west. There's some showers to the north, showers to the west, even some thunderstorms in Iowa that could be around here at some point tonight. Temperatures right now, lower 70s in Madison, but up to the north where there have been showers and more clouds, temperatures are only in the 60s. We'll cool off down to a low of about 59 here in town. Off and on showers tonight, through the day tomorrow. High temperatures tomorrow around 69. Again, can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm, but the rain chances should end late tomorrow afternoon or early tomorrow evening. Tuesday will be dry, some thunderstorms Wednesday, dry Thursday, chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday, and then after a nice weekend next weekend, we get the warm weather in the middle part of next week.
All right, Gary, thanks so much. And thanks so much for joining us. We're going to see you all tonight at 10.